Hi guys, in this video we're going to explore how to connect up some sheets so that students can track their own progress, grades, and where they're at with their work. So here I have a master traffic light Google sheet, and you can see pretty typical. I've got student names on the left and a whole bunch of different tasks. We're doing big projects, so a whole bunch of different tasks with checkpoint grades and also some little notes in orange about what students need to do next. Now this is all great stuff for teachers to manage their workflow and know where or know how to track their students. Not so good for students because they can't access this. It's teachers' masters. You don't want them seeing it because you don't want them to see other students' marks and what they need to do. So how do you get this useful document in a personalized format for students? So it takes a bit of setting up, takes about 30 minutes at the start of the year, but pretty useful for those students who would like to use it. So here I have a master sheet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to create an individual sheet just with that student's data, and then how they can go into their Google Drive and create a sheet for you, which is going to involve you making a template. So on my master sheet, the first thing I want to do is create a separate tab for each of my students. Obviously, the smaller the class, the quicker it's going to be. So I'm going to create one of these for this guy, Carol Lanny. So I'm going to go up to add-ons. I'm going to go to my add-on easy query, which you can add, and create sheet. It's going to chuck a little sidebar on here, and I'm going to type in Lanny here. Very important that you spell that correctly, because they're going to come into play later on. And I'm going to chuck on a filter. So where column A is, the last name, where column A contains that student's last name, good to copy and paste it. You're going to add that, and you're going to create a little tab or another sheet for Carol Lanny. Okay, good, that's worked out. No, I haven't got my conditional formatting on here, so it hasn't changed the colors. You can add that, but you probably won't look at that much after you set it up. Now what you would do here is you would go into your Google Drive and you would make a template for yourself, or a new document. So you go to Google Sheets and you go from a template, and what you need to do is load up the template that I've created for this function. Going a little bit slow, sorry. So you want to load up this checklist template. Okay, you can change the name or whatever later on, and that's going to be pre-populated for you. It's connected to my master draft version, but what you want to do is get up into this top A1 cell. Okay, and if you just check out the formula I've put in here. So the formula looks like this. I've got the import range formula, key equals, and then this part here is a URL or a segment of your URL of your master template. So what you do on here is you click on here, sorry, wrong one, click on here, and you're going to replace that with your master template. So in my master template, if you look up here, you're going to select from the 1 through to the 0. You're going to copy that. You're going to go into this checklist template. You're going to select from here to this 0, and you're going to paste in your URL. Okay. What you do is you then push that out, this document out, this checklist template out to your students in Hapara or Google Classroom, and then they're going to open it. All right. And then what they're going to do is they're going to go into it, and they're going to press the A1, and they're going to change where it says Rosanna. They're going to change that to their last name. So if I was Lanny, I would change that there, and it's going to populate that student's own spreadsheet with their traffic light and assessment data. Okay, quite a lot of stuff there. So all you do is you go into here and you make a separate tab for each of your students using the add-on easy query. Then you open up my template, which I've made for you guys. From there, which is the checklist template, you're going to click on the first cell of that. You're going to replace this URL section with the URL of your traffic light sheet. You're going to then push that sheet out to all your students. We're then going to go in and then click on here and change where it says Lanny or Rosanna to their last name. Okay, and then they can label up there, and then they'll have their own individualized tracking sheet of where they're at, what they're up to, and you can just put any kind of data in there. It can be really, really useful for them. So yeah, great way to get some personalization around data. Bit of setup, sorry, but actually not too bad comparative to other things, and can be really, really useful for your students. Thanks guys, hopefully that's useful to you.